Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you as we wrap up another 5-day race week here on Sunday. 11 races for you. Solid card as well. A couple maiden special weights. A good one later on for the 3-year-old fillies. But the big news here on this Super Sunday card, $500,000 in the gross jackpot Rainbow Six. It kicks off in race 6 with a big pool looming. Upstairs, the track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
Some overnight rain washing us off the turf. The weather currently partly cloudy. Temperatures in the mid-70s. The main track fast, but we are off the turf today. Race 1 off the turf. Moved to Tapeta track at 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch the 2 Apple Saucy. Change of rider for 7 Principia. Make the rider Kevin Krieger. Racing at Gulfstream. On the far outside, Yamiles was away quickly and tries to clear the inside traffic. Constitutionalists hustled along here by Paco to try to hold rail ground. The race favorite Geyser Road gets away toward the rail and up on the outside. That's Principia. Sassy but Precious is with Verifiable about 6 lengths behind. Rain back behind them, our flag flying. Then newcomer Spun Oats. She's ahead of the last running Kitten Zen. And the early trailer, while about 9 lengths behind, is Coco. In the run to the backstretch, the opening quarter pretty quick, 23-3 with the rail advantage. Constitutionalist leads by a neck. Yamile is up alongside in second. Principia now third, 4 wide Verifiable. Waiting in the wings down inside its Geyser Road ahead of our flag flying. Then Sassy but Precious. A gap of 1.5 lengths to Spun Oats, who's ahead of Kitten Zen. And still at the back is Coco. They have half a mile to race. They went 47 seconds for an opening half-mile speed. These are big numbers put up by the leader, Constitutionalist. Yamiles is there second, locked in. Geyser Road, patiently handled. Looked like she has plenty, but she's got no place to prove it yet. Trying to get started outside and Verifiable. Then from between horses, our flag flying down at the rail. Sassy but Precious. Kitten Zen's on the outside. Then Spun Oats and Coco as they run to the top of the stretch. With the advantage, Yamiles has now come away with the advantage, 4 wide. Our flag flying gets started down at the inside. Geyser Road crying for racetrack, no place to go yet. Off the turn and the stretch drive, it's Principia who comes away with the early lead. They're trying to box in Geyser Road. Spun Oats is loose for the drive and charging hard on a Castellano. Principia the target from the inside. Geyser Road down the center and Spun Oats. Principia is a big price under Kevin Krieger and she's still in front. Geyser Road surging to her. Geyser Road gets up. Geyser Road gets up in the final jump to beat Principia. Then Spun Oats in 141-3. They're off. Laveau was away sharply, but Wildcat Star is the first to take the lead, and Wildcat Star leads Sponger by half a length. Out back to third and Tis Business, then it's Laveau and Theodoropoulos. Second last is Lady Lookout. The early trailer is Sophisticated Boss. They make their way to the half-mile point. It's Lionel Reyes and Wildcat Star on top by only a neck now. Sponger is second. The gap of 3 to Spa on the outside. Laveau and toward the rail, Tis Business. Theodoropoulos is in the yellow colors, back racing in 5th. On from 6th, it's Lady Lookout, and 7th and last is Sophisticated Boss as they make their way to the top of the stretch. Vasquez, he's moving on this favorite Laveau, and she's sweeping up on the outside to challenge Sponger for the lead with now 1/4 mile left to go. It's Tis Business who strides into third, dropping back the early pace setter, Wildcat Star. Theodoropoulos is next as they make their way 1/4 mile from home. Laveau through a 46-3 half mile. She's off the corner with a 3-length lead. Tis Business trying to take up the slack second, back to third at Sponger, then Wildcat Star. 1/8 of a mile to go. Laveau by 2, but Tis Business has a bead on her and starts to gain good ground. Here comes Tis Business on the outside, driven hard to the top by Emma Jane, and Tis Business brings an upset. Second was Laveau, third was Wildcat Star, then Theodoropoulos in 112 flat. start for Blue Times, who's headed off for the early advantage. Down at the inside, Bravo Kitten is away in second. Here's Beaudraw moving up on the outside to take third. The gray She Fled the Scene is next, working ahead of Kagwa. Up and around horses goes Ensemble third last. Second last is Lavish Habits. The early trailer a long way, Indicia. They make their way around the far turn for the first time, and jockey Luis Saez has Blue Times on the lead by almost a length and a half now from Beaudraw in second. Gaffleon secures the inside spot for Bravo Kitten, who's racing in third. She Fled the Scene is a bit deep on the course. Down at the inside goes Kagwa. Castellano and Ensemble are next, followed inside by Lavish Habits, and still forward of the trailer, Indicia. They come down in front of us for the first time. Blue Times in front from the outset maintains a 2-length lead as they have 1 lap to go. Second is Bravo Kitten. She's racing together with Beaudraw. She Fled the Scene, elects to stay out in the clear while a bit deep on the course. Staying parked at the rail is Kagwa. Ensemble works between them, then Lavish Habits, and Indici is last. 49-3 for the opening half mile. Around the clubhouse turn they go. With the advantage, it's Blue Times on top now by 2.5. Bravo Kitten is second. At the rail, Kagwa is now third. Beaudraw floated wide around that first turn, so Ensemble took that spot. She's now on the 2 path. Out deep on the course, She Fled the Scene, then Lavish Habits, and Indicia at the back. Straightening out for the run down the backstretch, less than 6 furlongs to go. 3/4, 1:14-1. It's been Blue Times throughout. Blue Times, with 4.5 furlongs remaining, leads by a length. Bravo Kitten is there second. Castellano's following her on Ensemble. Down at the rail, it's Kagwa. Wide throughout, She Fled the Scene. A gap of 2 to Lavish Habits, beating a retreat early here. That was into Beaudraw, and Indicia tries to catch up at the back through a mile in 1:38-1. As they swing around the far turn, Ensemble's in the clear, and she's going on the offensive right now. Ensemble under a strong hold, challenging Blue Times, who's all in. Bravo Kitten is back to third, 5 ahead of Lavish Habits with a 1/4 mile left to go. Castellano hasn't moved his hands. He's now widening with Ensemble, who threatens to blow this wide open. 1.25 miles in 2:12-4. Javi, look over your shoulder. Ensemble by 7, by 8, and still moving away. Up on the outside, Bravo Kitten, then Lavish Habits. But we have to call this what it is. It's Ensemble in the clear and long gone. 2-1 looks like easy money, as she never, ever had a threat. Ensemble in a romp. Second is Bravo Kitten. Lavish Habits third, then Blue Times and Indicia. Level beginning. On the far outside, Smooth Rico, ridden for the early lead by apprentice Angel Morales, and he has a clear advantage out of the chute. He leads by 2 over Stubborn Streak, who's away in second. Hello Jack is third. Outkicked early is Quincy Cafe, last of the 4. Paco trying to keep him in range as the favorites are last and second last, chasing Smooth Rico. Smooth Rico to the half-mile point, leads by a clear 3. Hello Jack is on the inside of Stubborn Streak. They're second and third. Quincy Cafe looks like he wants to angle to the clear for a run. He's last of the 4. He's really not that far away, and he's starting to improve a touch. The opening quarter was quick, 22-2 as they swing to the far turn. Smooth Rico has the lead. Indeed, Paco went to the clear on Quincy Cafe. He was last. He's now second and making a blitz toward the top. Down at the inside, Hello Jack just had to slam on the brakes as Quincy Cafe got started ahead of him. 5/16 away. Quincy Cafe has the lead. Here come runs from Hello Jack and Stubborn Streak. Tamely backing away Smooth Rico. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Quincy Cafe has the lead. Paco's going to float Stubborn Streak out. He sees where Irad is on Hello Jack. He finds him down inside with Quincy Cafe still rolling. 1/8 mile to go. Quincy Cafe. Paco's looking over his shoulder with every stride. Hello Jack's going to angle to the outside. Final 1/16 mile. Here comes Hello Jack surging at Quincy Cafe. Hello Jack, Irad just looked at Paco. It's Quincy Cafe losing the lead late to Hello Jack, who won it. Stubborn Streak's up for second, and Quincy Cafe, he had to settle for third. 126-3. they're off. Level beginning. Empress at War, the first to break the line and goes looking for the lead. War Princess has speed. These two race on. Away in third is Kiramante, and up on the outside it's Irish Kitten. In tight toward the inside is Sweet Carolina, working between horses and reaching stride. The gray Wardea is out a bit deep on the course. They're followed by Golden Belief and Kinchin, and the early trailer is Aracima. Around the first turn they go with Empress at War and Jose Ortiz in front, a length and a half. War Princess is second. Up on the inside, it's Kiramante racing in third. Up on the outside, Irish Kitten now fourth. The gray Wardea has settled for Irad Ortiz Jr. Blue colors about 5 lengths behind. A length and a half to Sweet Carolina, then comes Reaching Stride. At the rail, it's Golden Belief off the speed today. On the far outside, it's Kinchin, and the trailer is still Aracima. They make their way to the half-mile point of the contest, and the leader is still Empress at War. The daughter of Classic Empire went 48-3 for a half-mile. War Princess latched on to her second. At the rail, Chiramante now third. Up to the outside, it's Irish Kitten fourth. Wardea still ridden quietly while racing fifth. Kitchen is next, then Sweet Carolina. Dropping back Golden Belief, passed outside by Reaching Stride. Aracima tries to get a rally going while last of all, and the move has been made by Wardea. She's sweeping up on the outside. Wardea with a sharp response from Irad Ortiz Jr. trying to track down Empress at War. War Princess between horses, Kiramante fourth. 3 back to Kitchen, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:12-3. Empress at War still has the lead. War Princess second, Wardea down the center. These three across the course with 1/8 of a mile to go. War Princess, Empress at War. These two continue to spar. Wardea trying to lunge late. Still 3 across the course. War Princess for a narrow lead. War Princess, Empress at War. Photo finish. It's really on the bob. It's Empress at War inside. War Princess with momentum between. Wardea's third, 1:42-3. They're off. Sharp break from Ludington, who heads off for the early lead. King Cab will have something to say about that down at the inside. Bourbon Ready. Splitting horses, Starship Renegade. Gangley's not far away. Second last is Kafra, the early trailer. Celestial Glaze. And the run to the half-mile point, it's a relaxed King Cab. He settles on the top end and leads by a length and a half. Starship Renegade comes out of the crowd to race into second from Gangley, who's on the outside of Ludington. They're third and fourth. Back to the inside and Bourbon Ready, racing together with Celestial Glaze. The trailer is Kafra. 22-2 for the opening quarter. The leader is the favorite King Cab. At the 3 furlong point, he's 2 on top. Winding up wide on the course, Celestial Gaze, hard at work, Starship Renegade. Ludington stays parked at the rail, and Gangley works between horses. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Celestial Glaze is 45-1 and charging to challenge the leader. That leader is King Cab, in tight from between Starship Renegade from the inside and Ludington. Now there's 1/8 of a mile to go. Celestial Glaze, he just keeps coming here. Celestial Glaze over the top to take the lead. Starship Renegade loose and trying to get to him. Celestial Glaze and Starship Renegade. Celestial Glaze bombs away. Second, Starship Renegade. King Cab is up in a show photo with Gangley. Then Ludington, 110 flat. by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. On the outside, Lady Irvine was away quickly. Legendary got away in good shape and is charging to challenge. In between them, Rotown. These three are quickest. Away fourth, Towns of Breeze. Then it's AP Lady, who's from between horses. Next at the inside, Hollywood Land alongside Nikki MP. Out the center, Sudoku Terry. Left behind early is the trailer Paletta. They make their way to the half-mile point. Lady Irvine has the lead. Rotown goes up to apply some pressure in second. A gap of 2 to Legendary, who's getting ready to go 3 wide to keep herself in the clear. 3 better than Sudoku Terry, who rallies outside of Towns of Breeze. Hollywood Land is improving with a rail run, shuffling back AP Lady. Then Every Time and Nikki MP. Paletta's a long way last, and Rotown just took the lead. At the 5/16, Rotown puts away Lady Irvine. Legendary tries to get going while on the outside into second. From the rail in Hollywood Land, then Sudoku Terry through a 46 2/2 mile. Rotown, 11-1 under Jose Ortiz, turns for home on top by 3. Legendary coming up empty as Hollywood Land rallies between horses. At the inside and Lady Irvine, then Nikki MP. Final 1/8 of a mile, Rotown's gone. 11-1 on Rotown. She's looking good in victory. Rotown to win by 6 or 7. Hollywood Land is up for second. Finishing third was Legendary, then Nikki MP, and 1:11-4. They're off. Excellent start for Lord of War, who heads off for the early lead. From the inside, here's After 5 moving out. From the far outside, it's Cole Kurt with Saratoga Flash. They work over 3 and 4 wide. Good position early for Siege of Boston and the green and white down inside. They're followed by Ghost Giant and Exuma. Then at the inside goes Artemis Bridge. He's racing about 7 lengths off the speed. And the 2 at the back, actually the 1 at the back, the early trailer, is Attentive. Around the first turn they go. They went 24-1 for a quarter, and After 5 leads by a length and a quarter from our Lord of War in second. 3 wide, Saratoga Flash is racing in third. Siege of Boston is at the rail fourth. The gray Call Kurt is fifth at this point, 2 better than Ghost Giant. Then it's Exuma. Out of last is Attentive, and now the trailer is Artemis Bridge. They have less than 5 furlongs to run. They race to the half-mile point. After 5 has the lead. The half was 47-4. Lord of War is second and given the green light by Vasquez to keep up. Meanwhile, Reyes has hold of Saratoga Flash. 3 wide while third. Siege of Boston is next with Call Kurt. 2 back to Ghost Giant, then Exuma as they round the far turn. Without being asked, it's Saratoga Flash who's ran up to take the advantage. Lord of War driven between horses, working into the clear. Siege of Boston, Call Kurt on the outside. Then it's Exuma and Ghost Giant as they reach the top of the stretch. 3 quarters, 1:11-2. They're at the top of the stretch. It's Saratoga Flash in front now, a length and a half. Lord of War not going away. He's very game second. Call Kurt and Siege of Boston are next with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Saratoga Flash trying to finish it up. Saratoga Flash by 2. Lord of War is second, but Saratoga Flash is home. Saratoga Flash will win it. He drifts in the end, but he beat Lord of War with Siege of Boston third, then Call Kurt fourth in 1:39-3. And they're off. From the center, the favorite Seduction was away alertly and right to the early lead. Right alongside her, Voltadoro moving up. Shade put into play on the outside, and farther out, that's okay, fine. Speeding through at the rail, Get Your Kicks, and from between horses far above as they run out of the chute. Seduction has a narrow lead with Voltadoro alongside. At the rail, it's Get Your Kicks. Up on the outside, Shade. Widest of all is OK Fine. Then it's back to Far Above and Dot Marie. The two at the back are Forenoon and Ocean Getaway. 23-2 for the opening quarter. Less than 5 furlongs to go. In a nice rhythm up front, Seduction leads and leads by almost a length. Voltadoro at a big price is there. Second Shade is on the outside. Get Your Kicks is at the rail, and OK Fine is on the far outside in the green and yellow. From between horses, that's Dot Marie. Down at the inside, an Ocean Getaway. Up on the far outside goes Forenoon, and then it's Far Above. Around the far turn they go. 46-4 for the opening half mile. Seduction still clear a length and a quarter. Get Your Kicks into the clear to launch her bid. Shade is on the outside. Forenoon. Pink Cap on the far outside. Ocean Getaway finds her best stride and comes on next as they run to the top of the stretch. Seduction let out a notch by Louis Saez, still the target. Forenoon on the outside is now second. Ocean Getaway is back to third. Then it's Shade backpedaling. Get Your Kicks homeward bound. Seduction, as the public pick, still has the lead. From the outside, it's Forenoon. From the inside, it's Ocean Getaway. But Seduction is responding here. She leads by 2.5. Ocean Getaway tries to outrun Forenoon for second, but Seduction's a winner. Seduction sharpened victory to win by 4. Ocean Getaway completes the exacta. Forenoon is third. Get Your Kicks is fourth. Then OK Fine in 1:38.1.
We're ready for the start. They're off.
They're off. Good start for Agua Dulce, who heads off for the early lead. Ridden between horses is Emma Claire on to challenge. Down at the rail, 30 Thou Kelvin is away in the top flight. Scottish Symphony's on the far outside. Then Cloudy Bay and Candle down at the inside out of Nothing at All, and the early trailer, Breath Away. Around the first turn they go. Emmy Claire in front to length and a quarter. Agua Dulce on the outside second. 30 Thou Kelvin. Third at the rail. Scottish Sympathies on the far outside. Candle is 3 wide, working between Cloudy Bay. Out of Nothing at All is at the inside second last. And the trailer's the favorite, Breath Away, through a 24-second opening quarter. Less than 5 furlongs from the finish. Emma Claire in front by half a length. On the outside, it's Agua Dulce second. Widest of all, Scottish Symphony. Trying to move through inside out of Nothing at All. She got inside of 30 Thou Kelvin. Then Cloudy Bay. Candles way out the center. And the trailer is Breath Away. They went 47-4 for the opening half mile as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Emma Claire in front by a neck. Agua Dulce turning up the pressure second. 3 wide, Scottish Symphony now third. Candles on the far outside and up into fourth alongside 30 Thou Kelvin. Cloudy Bay's in traffic, dropping back out of Nothing at All. And Breath Away starts to get motivated while on the outside and circling horses as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112 flat. Agua Dulce has the lead. From the outside, Candle wide on the far outside. Breath Away begins to motor. Breath Away under a full head of steam, trying to loop the group with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Here she comes now. Breath Away down the center, surging forward to take the lead while shifting ground. Candle is next, and 30 Thou Kelvin's at the rail. 30 Thou Kelvin and Breath Away. Breath Away, 30 Thou Kelvin surging to her. 30 Thou Kelvin got her. 30 Thou Kelvin and Irad Ortiz Jr. outran Breath Away to the wire in 1:40.1.